Good afternoon, everybody. What is going on? Welcome back to the stream. Hope everybody is well. Happy games come. What's good, everybody? What's going on Twitch chat? What's going on YouTube chat? Wait, I've just finally lost words. That's the first. I feel like repeating twice. What's going on Twitch chat? What's going on YouTube chat? Brain just whack. Sorry, I actually am. Anyway, plans for today. We are going to be talking about a little bit about Gamescom. Maybe more GTA stuff. That Netflix special is in a couple of hours. And then we played some Apidya Special. It's weird. Man, I made a massive mistake, chat. I'm an idiot, okay? This is why I'm bad at streaming, even though I say pro streamer, okay? Like back in the day, years ago, I had links at Rockstar because pro streamer. Obviously, you can't see, but like if I had a webcam right now, I'm like, imagine I had big gold chains on, and I was just like putting, how do I explain this? Like, you know, you were just throwing your hands forward so your cufflinks could shake. Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, because I'm pro streamer, there's a man's a Rockstar. No, but like I haven't covered Rockstar game in a little while, and like a lot of the teams have moved on from there, so I haven't got an active link there at the moment. So I've been meaning to reach out to them and say, yo, you want to come like GameCon out end of the year, you know, your boy needs to, you know. That's how I do PR emails, chat. You know. So like, why would have been helpful here? I could have just reached out to them and officially asked, yo, can I cover it? What's the rules around this? Blah blah blah. Because I heard because loads of content creators are a bit confused, and then they put out tweets to say, oh, you could react to it. But like back in the day, I knew the PR people there. I could have just emailed them and they would have gave me all the do's and don'ts, so your stream don't get taken down, right? But because I don't know now, I can't, like, you know what I mean? Because we're probably gonna be live after the trailer drops, but I'm like, well, I don't want to touch it. I don't know what's going on. But I think the best case scenario is because it's exclusive to Netflix. Even though they said you can react to it, like Netflix could clap your stream because it's exclusive to them for 6 hours. They paid for it. But then at 3 o'clock at night time is when it goes up on YouTube, and we don't know if it's gonna be the same trailer. But also I wouldn't react to that live anyway because it's probably gonna have licensed music, so you gotta chop all that out. But even then, I should have just reached out. Hold on, I think somebody's on my door. Hold on. GTA, I talked about the leaks. They just bashed on my door. Where was I? Shit, I just lost track of my phone. Okay, now even then I could have reached out to them and maybe got some direct capture footage, whatever, but like I'm just too busy, chat, and too lazy, and too busy, and too lazy. This is why people don't understand. For covering video game stuff, like, you think you just go live and go boom and talk some shit? You have to plan stuff way in advance. Like, way. I mean, like, dropping the ball on it. So that's my fault, chat, because I know you all probably want to see GTA stuff. Anyway, wait, what the hell is going on? We got a lot to catch up on. Monday's a bank holiday here in the UK, so we'll probably be streaming Monday. And so we've officially locked it in, chat. We've got like 6 games to cover in the next 3 weeks. It makes it kind of crazy, so I don't know if I'm going to do 2 streams a week for the next 3 weeks. Because it got hella busy, man. Freaking hell, it got hella busy. So I've got confirmation of like 4 games we're covering and 2 more on top of that. So yay! I should have turned this fan up. It's got hot and all of a sudden. Well, 10 days of rain here in the UK as well, so that's, you know, something. It's funny, chat, like, because like Monday's bank holiday and summer holidays about to end, right? This is over. This is nephew's over yesterday, and we end up. So I've been watching loads of kids movies and all with them because you got to babysit, right? And like 2 weeks ago, like a week ago, we watched Cat in the Hat, the one with Mike Myers. What a weird film, chat. What an awful film, and what a weird film. I don't get it. Like, why did they cast Mike Myers? This is like from 2002, whatever. So everybody's like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, one, why did they cast Mike Myers in there? I knew he was like peak comedy back then, but he was like crude, lewd comedy for adults. So why would they cast him in a kid's film? And also, that film, what a great film. You lot are crazy. And then on top of that, the film just had lewd, crude jokes. You know, there's a scene where he goes to a club and he's kind of like, like he wants to dance upon Paris Hilton and she's there in a half bikini outfit in 2002, which like now is not really that pushing it, but in 2002 it was, because she had like a bra on or a bikini in the club. And I'm like, huh? It's weird. And he's like making weird lewd jokes throughout the whole thing. I'm like, bro, this is a full-on kids film. Because I go to my nieces, I don't want to watch this. I'm like, no, I want to watch this. I want to watch this. They like that film. And I'm like, and I watched it with them, sitting for it, and I was like, bro, this is awkward. And also, this is a weird movie. Weird. Anyway, so that's side, whatever. That was last week, right? They wanted to watch Narnia yesterday, and I was like, yes, I fucking love this film, right? And to my surprise, they've never been all the way through it because it might get a bit too scary for them, whatever, because they was younger then. And so we watched all the way through it, and it's funny watching like kids are the best. This is messed up to say, but they're the best to do market research for, because I'm sure directors do this also. Like they probably play the film in front of their families and kids and like see how they react and stuff. So I've seen the film. I really like that film, but not as much now than I did back in the day, because back in the day I just enjoyed it because I really liked the books. I read the books like growing up. But like I didn't know how much Christian links it had, and now I look at it and I'm like, oh, okay. You know, I mean, like, oh, is probably the wrong word, but it's like so in your face is weird. But we'll talk about that in a second. But so I don't like it as much now. But anyway, it was funny watching it. I was watching them watching it, and it's like the bits that they get hyped for when the queen dies. Sorry, evil witch, whatever we're calling her, when like her staff gets broken when Aslan comes back alive. It was like adorable, and it's funny as well. I was like, oh, let me see how they react at certain spots. Just I said she's dead. And I'm like, keep watching, and I was playing it along like, he's dead. And then when he came back, like, no, he's alive. It was like funny. So I don't know what is that story is just like tells well for you. Like a young audience, because I can remember when I was in like primary school, like, wait, so how do you go to primary until you're 11, right, chat? That's right. But that's when I first got engrossed with those books also. And for a dyslexic who's got terrible reading and writing, I still managed to get engrossed with those movies when I was that age. Books when I was that age. Anyway, I did yesterday. I was a little bit busy. Sorry, Mac, I couldn't reply to some of your Discord messages because of that. Ended up getting real busy. Let me see. What a great film. Most kids' films have crude jokes. It's for the adults, goes over the kids' head. That's true, but then it's kind of weird, right? You got all the right-wingers doing all that weird shit, protect our kids and all that. But then, to some extent, that if they use this, they got a weird-ass point, right? This is a straight kids' film, but then they got, like, crude, like, super crude jokes as well. And so I remember blurting out, oh, that's a bit rude. And then my niece asked me, oh, what's rude? And I was like, I was like blushing. I was like, oh, nothing. Like, I couldn't explain to her, like, why have they got a weird club scene in the middle of the day when Paris Hilton has just got a bikini on? And who's Paris Hilton? And because I remember like 2002, that was her peak era of, you know what I mean? So I was like, oh, why would they put her in this for like a 5-second cameo? Anyway, so I just couldn't explain it. It would just end up being weird. Let me catch up with some of your Discord messages. Rip Tim Curry, and somebody like a musician died, right? Tim Curry, famous for Home Alone 1 and 2. Yeah, stroke. So he was in a wheelchair for a long time, right? Man, loads of actors, actresses, musicians have died recently. I feel weird kind of right now. Like, let me explain this, because a lot of people post this and I don't say rip back, and they may be thinking I'm a dick, but it's not because of that. It's like so many people die in the world, and there's so many atrocities going on in the world, and it's like nobody doesn't speak about that. They don't say, oh, rip these Palestinian kids, or rip these kids who died in this accident, or like, or like this mass shooting happened, or rip those poor kids, whatever. But like a famous celebrity dies and everybody's like, rip. I just feel like these days I'm just like, yes, like somebody died, so that's sad, but like why go out my way to say rip for them when you could argue you know what I mean? Do you get what I'm saying? So that's why I don't like do a lot of it anymore. Not even do it. I'm not posting on my social medias, rip this person, rip that person, but it's like I don't even sometimes respond to it because I'm just like so self-conscious of, like, didn't they say there was like fires and floods a couple of days ago around the world, wherever, how many people have died? Like, obviously people naturally die, but like how many people die in disaster every day, but nobody don't give a shit about them, and then we go rip actresses and musicians and blah, blah, blah. Sometimes I may talk about it, like, when I guess with Tim Curry. What's his name? Sorry, Tim Curry. No, I'm thinking of a basketball player. Now I shouldn't say that. This is gonna mix stuff up. I guess if it's really important to you and like you grew up with it in films and that, but it's just like I don't know. I don't know what the best way to explain it, man. It just feels very. I don't even know what the word for it is. I'm sure there's a term for it, and somebody that can somebody smarter than me can explain what's going on. But I don't know. Matt goes. Sorry, he said during last stream, and maybe you should have said it this stream because we're covering Apidya Special. If you don't know what Apidya Special is, chat. See, I approached him. I bring it right back to the games. It's a shmup based on spiders. So it's Gradius based on spiders and bugs. Yep, it's exactly what it is. So he made a comment about bugs during the last stream. I was like, oh, I don't know where to pause and like talk about this comment because it just doesn't fit in, and then it's a pain to edit. So sometimes I don't like respond to some of your comments. I'll be like, oh, well, next time I take a mic break or drink break, whatever, I'll talk to it. And I forgot. It was weird. It was like yesterday I was sitting there. I was like, oh wait, Pro said like his bug died or some shit like that. Not some shit like that, but he said his bug died. I can say some shit like that. He only owned it for a day. He's not that attached to it. Goddamn. And then I remembered. I was like, oh, I should ask about that. And then I saw your reply late last night. It was too late to reply, and I was like, goddamn, you got the mightiest touch, bro. Tell the truth, okay? Tell the goddamn truth. What happened was, this is how you got sick. It bit you, and then you stomped it. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Anyway, his reply was, he got sick, so his bug died. Because he just got in the post and didn't have time to settle and whatever. And like I just saw your other comment today about it cost 50 quid, bro. 40 quid plus delivery, so it's 50. I'd have to have a look because stuff like this is common. Reputable sellers will tend to send a replacement if they can, or something else is very similar if you send a picture or explain what has happened. Bro, I couldn't stop laughing when I was reading that comment. First of all, god damn, bro, 50 quid, 50 fucking quid for a bug. 50. Don't they like lay 1,000 eggs at a time or some shit like that? 50 quid. That's the first point. And the second point is, bro, I couldn't just stop laughing about it. Just send them a picture. Like, imagine, like, AliExpress had their sales on right now, right? What's going on? Hold on. Honestly, I would have stuck around right now if I was in work. Right now, really cool. I guarantee you he's going to say, yo, hit me up on Discord. I'm in my crew rolling in, chat. Let me finish reading this bot messages. Honestly, I would have stuck around right now. Registered 8 minutes ago, by the way. Honestly, I was right now. Real caught my attention about your stream. I see something there. It'll be cool with sharing a few tips with you if you're down. Hit me up on Discord. Hit me up on Discord. We could chat tips with my pro streamer. What do you mean? Maybe they don't realize. Oh, like everybody's teens on there. They don't know this fucking old ass man been doing this for 10 years. What was I talking about? Oh, so it's funny. I've been actually, side point, AliExpress recently has been caught with doing some dodgy shit on their site. Oh, we got to talk about the Facebook story as well. Like, they have been, so sites have tracking cookies, right? So you got to watch out for tracking cookies. The way AliExpress, because privacy sites have been getting on this recently, have been getting around the tracking cookies. They activate your mic, and then based on how your sound card and your PC processes your mic being active, they can log that as a tracking cookie. So because they do that because they don't want bots accessing their site. They don't want you to log in twice to get double the discounts, blah, blah, blah. So most sites just use tracking cookies, and you could disable cookies, right? So the way they got around this was doing this, but that's fucking highly fucked up, right? So they got caught. So certain browsers have gotten on that now, and they're blocking like mic access and things like that. Anyway, so I was talking about AliExpress, so I should point out, like, never continuously be logged into AliExpress, chat. If you want to buy something from there, log in. You should do it from the app anyway, because you get better discounts. But if you are on the site, log out. Anyway, they had their back to school discount on. They have they have 4 major quarter discounts where you can get like stupid prices. Like, we're gonna do some stuff on PlayStation 2, right? So I need to upgrade some parts of my PlayStation 2. And the parts that I need to upgrade are like one part, here's an example, was 15 quid, right? I bought the network adapter, which was 35 quid, but I need to upgrade it with a SATA part, which is 15 quid on top of the 35 network adapter. On the sale, I got it for freaking 3 quid. God damn, it's insane. Anyway, and I need some stands for my webcams and stuff that if I plan to do this, whatever, like, I must have saved like 100 and something quid on the order. Like, their sales are insane. My only worry is now, like, when it goes through customs, because if they charge the original, if they put on the customs duty the original amount it was, it might charge me duties, and I'm pissed. I was like, shit, I should have ordered it separately. But AliExpress have like crazy sales on during their 4 quarters, where if you like, you can get like £6 off of your trolley, or £10 or £20 off of your trolley, depending on how much is in your trolley. So it's worth like putting loads of stuff in your trolley, like shop over a while and just keep that stuff in your trolley and then check out at the right time. But then if they ship it in one box, I'm gonna get stung with customs, because I think anything over 130 is customs. But like with the sale prices, is under 130. But you know, who knows how they list it. Why did I stop talking about AliExpress? I can't remember, chat. Old boomer old. Oh, I got it now. So imagine me emailing AliExpress and going, oh, you know, this is a problem with my order, whatever, like give back my money or whatever, right? And pros are here talking about, so I got to go, yeah, it did get delivered, lads. Yeah, you know, it's broken. Yeah, I want money back. And if you order a bug, what are you going to do? Email him, hello? Yeah, it's dead. Excuse me, it's dead. Would you? Yeah, it came and put. It's dead. Can I get another one? What happened? Crushed it, innit? I was just reading your reply, and because I've been doing loads of shopping on AliExpress, that's all. I couldn't stop laughing to myself. I was just writing these jokes in my head. Like, what you meant to do? How you meant to? Like, what? I don't understand. The fact that they know this, as a programs, they know this, so they're prepared for this. But it's just such an awkward, right? So, oh man, you know, just you order some like electronics. Oh, you know, the wire fell off. The wire fell off. Like, what are you gonna do with the dead bug? It's only half moving. One of his legs dropped off. That's weird. I guess there should be some. I did see something on this actually. There should be some like morality stuff about shipping bugs in bags, and that's kind of fucked up, really. I did see some stuff about that, about worms. Because I don't know why something popped up in my feed, because sometimes I watch all kinds of animal stuff, right? And this guy, there's like a new fish that is popular among kids that got legs and feet. What's the fish called, chat? You must want to know what to talk about. So anyway, this guy rescues it. He finds it off Facebook, makes a video by it, you know how YouTubers are, and he gives it worms to eat. But there's new types of green worms that certain fish stores are selling. But like he was going, oh, you can tell these are artificially juiced up because they're massive and they're green and they have weird dyes on them. And he goes, nah, I'm not gonna feed it this because this is weird. But it's like the same thing, right? These are still live, living things. These guys are just juicing up in these bug stores just so they can sell them and they're bigger. Like, there's got to be some kind of moral argument or whatever. Anyway, sorry, sidetrack for a little story. Anyway, I hope you, I don't know if I say I hope you get a new one. I hope you get another one for free. Because spending 100 quid on a spider, god dang. I never trusted AliExpress, to be honest. Holy shit, now that I know how to use AliExpress is insane. But you know what the weirdest thing is? Apparently I missed the peak. So because of the new customs duties, so before, did I speak about this? Before, it was anything over 140 gets charged customs. Because Trump, the piece of shit, and all these new rules, they've also been brought into Europe now. Europe has brought in the rule, and America and all other places have brought in the rule. You don't have the 130, 150 no customs duties rules anymore. Whatever you order will have customs duty on it. Originally, that rule hasn't hit England yet. It was meant to hit in 2029, but because of the pressure from Europe and all that, they've moved it to 2028. So in 2028, we're gonna have the same thing. So before, for like cheap electronic tech and boards and upgrade parts, it was crazy. Because you go to Amazon, that part could be £5. You could find that same part on AliExpress for £2. And you're not paying the customs duties and free delivery, so it would be worth it. But now, the new rule coming in 2028 is every single category of every single item has to have a minimum of £3 customs duty on there. So let's say I buy 2 hats from the same store that will only have 1 customs duty on there. And let's say I buy a hat and a pair of shoes that will have £6 duty on there, because £3 for the hat and £3 for the shoes, on top of the delivery charges and whatever it costs to buy that thing. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, VAT as well. Because before, like years ago, you didn't even have to pay VAT. There was ways to get around the VAT, and you know, if it was under 150, you didn't pay duties. Like, this is where it gets mad. Like, people who knew about the sales, like the 4 big sales every quarter, you can have up to 90% off of stuff. And then they got this coins boost shit and all that. So the people who knew how to use AliExpress, it was insane, bro. You get some crazy prices. But like you say, the problem with AliExpress is you can't trust it, because it's not AliExpress is not selling it. They're just a storefront. there's individual sellers on AliExpress, and you never know like who to trust. But like there's ways around that also. You can see like they've added like their review system on AliExpress is like a bajillion times better than eBay. AliExpress is a 1 million times better than eBay because their review system is so good. So whenever you buy from AliExpress, just look for the item you're looking for with the most sold. And if it's got 1,000 sold, it's probably gonna have 200 reviews by real people, and they'll tell you, is this fake? Is this a scam? What, you see what I'm saying? And the second thing AliExpress has done, which I didn't even know, they got they rate their merchants, like official branded merchants. Like Ugreen has the official store on AliExpress, and you can go to the official Ugreen store and then follow the official Ugreen store. So whenever you're buying from Ugreen, you see what I'm saying? So you follow the official store. So loads of big brands have official stores, right? Like Ugreen store has like 3 million followers, whatever. It's the official store. Anchor once upon a time had an official store. I think they don't. Something happened between them and AliExpress, and haven't got the store still there, but they don't sell on AliExpress no more. Anyway, loads of brands do that, right? And then the second one is if they got their official brands, and then they got their trusted sellers. Their trusted sellers is, so what you gotta do is like always shop with trusted sellers, high sold items, high review items, and then you'll be fine. But like I only discovered this in the last 6 months, bro. We missed out peak AliExpress. I guess if you're in England, you still got 2 years to go until the new duties rules come in, because everybody in Europe is crying. If you go on AliExpress Reddit, people are fucking mad. They're like, bro, this site is just done. They're like, it's literally no point using AliExpress now. I don't know, maybe eBay makes a comeback, but eBay was just, that's why eBay basically died was, and because people are like, why? If you know how to use AliExpress, there's no point using eBay. But now with the new duties rules, maybe people will go back to eBay. Who knows? But yeah, if you know how to use it, it was good. But like the peak of AliExpress is gone now. Anyway, sorry. That's your AliExpress ad for this whole stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll catch my breath. Anyway. What should we talk about Gamescom stuff? So the GTA trailer drops at 9 o'clock on Netflix. Then if you haven't got Netflix, sub 3 o'clock in the night for everybody else. Gamescom, the numbers were low on game. I didn't watch Gamescom. I watched the numbers because I'm a nerd, because I'm a streamer. So I looked at Gamescom and I looked at it and I was like, oh, the numbers are down everywhere. But I don't watch it because I'm too smart for that shit now, chat. I know all the big announcements happens at E3. Maybe we got 1 or 2 big announcements at Gamescom, and then maybe we get some exclusive announcements from the Japan show. What is the Japan show called? I forgot. So I knew there wasn't going to be that much newer stuff announced there, so I didn't pay attention. But that's also why the numbers are low, because most gamers know that also. I think there was like genuinely like 4 or 5 new big announcements. Not even big, like some Chinese studios. I guess it's big for them, but like, I didn't even watch the trailers. So the biggest news from Gamescom is coming out of Xbox. So Xbox is doing the whole... So that's the reason I'm not watching any trailers or anything right now, if you're curious. It was nothing, chat. It was like, Path of Exile is finally getting his 1.0. Capcom announced some Mega Man stuff. Some games are getting some remasters. There was like 2 or 3 brand new games announced from Chinese devs. That was literally, it was it, chat. Kingdom Hearts got a new trailer. And it was just like Capcom. Actually, Capcom did the most. That's it. And then the Xbox show has been yesterday and today. They showed a lot of Fable footage off, but you can watch that in your own time. It's like 30 minutes, which will be interesting. I'm gonna sit down and watch that like slowly in my own time. And then the other big announcement that came out from them was they announced their disc to digital program, which was rumored for the longest time. So the announcement that they made was, if you own any Xbox or most Xbox One and Xbox Series games you own on disc, if you put them in your Xbox consoles, your Xbox One or your Xbox Series, you'll get a digital entitlement for that disc. So how it's gonna, so like there was a rumor that they was doing this, so it's a way for you to get your physical game collections and get digital licenses for them. So you put it in, it will tie the digital license of that game to your account, then it will also be added to your Play Anywhere program, so you can play it on your PC, you can play it on your Xbox, and it'll just be tied to your console. If you lend the disc to somebody else or you sell the disc, soon as they put it in their console, the license will transfer over to them. Does that make sense? So that's what's called the disc to digital program. Everybody's like moaning at Sony saying, yo, if you're killing your discs, you should at least give us the opportunity to do this. The reason Xbox couldn't do it is because remember the whole reason Xbox One flopped was, remember that there was this whole thing going on that they was getting rid of discs, and that's why their console flopped, because everybody was against them because they did it too soon, right? The only reason they can do this is because we talked about this a couple of weeks ago. Their Xbox One and Series discs have a special barcode printed on them, where PlayStation discs don't. So they're not physically able to do this unless they figure out some other way. Because that's why Xbox didn't announce, oh, this is also happening for Xbox OG discs and 360 discs. But they said maybe, I don't know, maybe they figure out some way. But this is a really, really cool feature. So for example, I own Elden Ring on disc. It's always in my Xbox console. Now that there's disc to digital, I don't know if Elden Ring is on the list. I'm assuming it is. They said we got 1,000 games day one and we're adding more games in, right? And I got a couple of Xbox, like I got a couple of Ubisoft games because they sent me review codes. Back in the days, you sent review codes and they used to send full discs. I've got Phoenix Rising and I've got Watch Dogs 2. Watch Dogs 2 was really good, and I could never be bothered to play it because I couldn't be bothered to put it in the disc. So I've just got to like dig those discs out now, put them in my console, get the digital license on my console, and then bury the discs again. As long as I don't sell them, I can just put them in storage. So it's a good way for people who like want to protect their media as well. It's a really, really cool feature. Like not looking at the greater Microsoft and how shitty they've been. And let's not forget all the stuff that is going on with Palatine and what they've been doing there. Not like, you know, whitewashing any of that. That sucks. But if we're just looking at an Xbox as a technology platform by itself, like that is really cool. Like all the shit that's been going on with Sony, and I still maintain Xbox has been the most consumer friendly this generation. Like the way games install and everything. The only bad consumer thing they did was they didn't stick with a M.2 drive for the expansion. They stuck with that proprietary drive, but everything else. And if we look back on it now, even sure the Xbox Series S has gone up in price, but with how prices are crazy at the moment, for years that and Game Pass was the cheapest way to play games, and it probably still is the cheapest now, but it's just too expensive to be worth it. But like if they do, like Asher Sharma was out there talking about, oh, like maybe we've got to make something for, like, we got to be price conscious, whatever. So they might make another like a S console, which would be brilliant. Like everybody was bemoaning it first. Some of our community was bemoaning it first. It was like, oh, that's the reason some of these ports don't come, because it's got not enough RAM, whatever. But look at the situation we're in now. Like, if they would have released that S console now, it would have been like £300 cheaper than the main consoles. They would have had a smash hit on their hands. It seems like they were just too soon with it. So they might already have the jump on next gen if they plan to do it again, because prices are crazy. Anyway, so they announced that. That was the truly big announcement to come out of Gamescom, and then, you know, some games, nothing like to blow your socks off, really and truly. So, which was kind of expected. I always expect that from Gamescom. What's weird and worse is Gamescom is a bigger show than E3 or not E3, whatever, you know, whatever we're calling it now. Gamescom is meant to be massive, but they never bring, like, it's never the main show announcement. I don't know why that is. You know, it's always like summertime in America, and you know what I'm saying? That's Gamescom stuff, chat. Unless I missed something and you lot want me to check out something or talk about something, but you know. Chat goes, AliExpress just looks like a scam score. Then again, so does Temu. Temu does look like a scam, I'll be honest with you. Do you know what it was? Temu was never meant to be the store for electronics and everything. Temu was originally meant to be a fashion store, but then they locked that down quick because all the Western brands started moaning about, oh, you can get clothes so much cheaper and all that, and they're undercutting us. So obviously, you know, but like, just AliExpress is a better eBay. And remember, AliExpress is just a front for Alibaba. And Alibaba was originally like what businesses use to drop ship, like when they buy things in bulk. So they were just like, oh, how do we consumer focus this? Because Alibaba is for big businesses. But we need to give like the individual the same opportunity to buy this stuff. So AliExpress is just that. But because people don't know how to use it properly, and because it's a Chinese store and there's like a disconnect with, like, you know, nothing spelled correctly, and because they're Chinese, they don't speak English, but like Western worlds are probably their highest demand customers. There was always that, you know what I mean? It was just missing. But if you, like I said, if you know how to navigate it, it was crazy good deals. Watch Dogs 2 is worth the play. No, we covered it on stream. Exactly. I think Watch Dogs 2 is a great game. I just couldn't be bothered to put it in all the time. But now they got that disc to digital. I seen skepticism about the disc to digital. Like, how is it just a way to lure people up for when they go full digital? No, like, let's not get it twisted. They're probably going full digital too. But people were saying to Sony, all right, if you're going digital, like, I don't want them to go digital. I don't want them to go physical, right? But if they are, at least give us something. You see what I'm saying? Like, Sony just ripped the bandit off, going digital. Fuck you. That's it. Done. Like, look how they treated all digital purchases from PS3. We can't even get access to our digital purchases from PS3. You can get access to all your digital purchases from the 360 still on your Xbox. Look at the difference. You see what I'm saying? So 100%, because like they was out there going, oh, Xbox was out there going, we're a bit worried. Like, the issue right now for us is, and this is true, everybody's like followed up on this. They said to even buy disk drives and the parts for disk drives is hard right now, which 100% makes sense, because that's what happens to every other technology as well. Like Sony, like, it's hard to buy DVD players and Blu-ray players and all that, because I watch TechMound a lot. He's a YouTuber who covers Boomer, covers loads of tech stuff, and he's talked about this a lot as well. Like, this is why only off-brand companies are starting to do like Blu-ray players, DVD players, and the main big brands have stopped, because to even get those parts to make those physical media devices is hard now. So you have like niche stores doing small runs. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what happened with hard drives for the longest time, until the AI madness happened. And then Western Digital was like, oh shit, we gotta open up all our hard drive fabs again, like our disc-based hard drive fabs, because digital is so expensive and RAM prices. And that's why hard drive prices for physical hard drives, not SD drives, HDDs, are like around, like are back in the market, basically, because they literally had to open their factories back up. So you can imagine if like less people buying discs, so there's less Blu-ray drives and all that, those factories start closing down, because like, who do we sell them to? So it's the statement that Xbox made was true, and you're 100% right. They probably are lubing people up, because they're probably going to say we're killing also, but at least they have something. You see what I'm saying? All that means is my Xbox Series console is probably going to go up in price, because if they don't have a disc drive for their next console, and you need a disc drive to do the disc to digital, bro, those Xbox Series consoles are going to shoot up in price. Also, all those old Xbox games are going to shoot up in price now also. But it's something, you know. Sure, it might be only, you know, they're throwing us a bone, whatever, but it's better than no bone. You know, you see what I'm saying? Like, I hope both are true. I hope they have a drive and they're doing this. But yeah, it does look like they, you know. But Xbox could do something stupid where, like, they need the consumers on their side right now, and for like poorer countries and people with not good internet, discs are still like very important. It's only the Western worlds that are going like 80-90% digital. You know, if those numbers are to be believed, certain countries, I heard in France and certain European countries, it's not even that high. It's like 60-40. So I hope they don't do it, but if they do, we got something at least, right? But it sucks if I'm gonna be, don't worry, I'm referring the same hate on Xbox if they do that also. It's just like, I can't comment on fucking, I sound like a fucking PR man for Xbox now. We can't comment on rumors at the moment, right? When they announce it, then we're just shit on them also. But until they don't, all we can talk about is, oh, this is a pretty neat feature. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of Sony fanboys are giving it the, oh, they're just lubing us or whatever, because they're coping. Right? Well, when they announce it, we're shit on them too. For the moment, all we can do is go, yo, this is a really cool feature. You see what I mean? See what I'm saying, chat? Anyway, that's not me saying you lot are saying this. I'm saying this is where these stories are coming from. There was a rumor that Xbox was going to show off something new, but they didn't. So that's weird. Anything else to talk about, chat? Any other big Gamescom stuff? I'm just trying to think. I think that might be everything, right? It's not gonna be a crazy long stream today. We're gonna cover a couple of hours of shmup. We're gonna call it. Just like, that's why maybe I do long Monday streams and short Thursday streams. Thursday is an awkward, weird day for me to stream. Timing. I think I was gonna say something else, but I can't remember what it was. Welcome to the Boomer Club. Welcome to the Boomer Club. As in, you're losing your memory, chat. That was the reference, in case you didn't get it. Let me have a quick look, unless I missed something today. Hold on. Let me just check some news sites. I see some other streamers go live early today. I was like, wait, why are you going live early? There's something going on. Hold on. Oh, Tomb Raider got a new trailer also. I saw that. Oh, there was a drama over CD Projekt Red. They announced like a remaster of Witcher 3, right? But apparently Witcher 3 Complete Edition has gone up in price, so that was a bit scummy. Ubisoft announced one XCOM style game, which we're probably going to check out. Looks interesting. Speaking of XCOM style game, we're covering that Star Wars EA published one next week, probably Monday. Maybe next week, maybe Monday, probably Monday. Star Wars, I can't remember the name of it. Star Wars Zero Company. Oh, this is what I was meant to research. Hold on, chat. There was another massive GTA 6 leak. I can't talk about it though. It's spoiler heavy. I didn't watch it, Rockstar. I heard about it. Like actually spoiler heavy. Hold on. What I was gonna check is Elden Ring Tarnished Edition came out. Elden Ring Tarnished Edition DLC for PS5. Is there some exclusive DLC? I want to know, is that DLC coming to... It got a new patch today. Elden Ring Tarnished. Hold on. Or let me see if anybody's speaking about it on the Elden Ring Reddit. What was in the new patch? Patch 117 Elden Ring. Tarnish Pack DLC. Oh, it is out. Hold on. The patch aims to bring support the Tarnish Pack DLC scheduled for release Friday, August 28th. Gameplay balance assessment. Huh. Added Idris Knight and Heavy Knight as new starting classes selectable during character select. The equipment of each new starting class can also be obtained purchasing it from merchants in lands between or by finding in the world. Added weapons, they can be purchased from merchants found in lands between. Added the Sparrow Steed attire, changes the Tree Sentinel special steed attire. Silver. No, after obtaining any special attire, the option to change the aspect steed appearance will be added. Added an NPC invasion. The Tarnish Pack releases as follows: placing Xbox, Steam, balance adjustments. Ooh, actually, huh? Okay, I might have to note. Hold on, let me go here. I might have to note this down. So let me go here. The voice, Peter Cullen, the voice of Optimus Prime, died also. Damn. When did he pass away? 1, 2, 3, 4. I've been somebody's doing history like in their school years of doing history and stuff, so I've been helping like them revise and stuff, right? So we've been doing a lot of stuff on like nuclear nuclear explosions, Holocaust tests, like Hiroshima. We've been studying a lot about Nagasaki. We've also been studying a lot about oh my god, I can't remember the name. In German, not in Germany, in Russia. Factory nuclear explosion disaster. Oh my god, I'm so old, Jack. I can't remember the name. Come on, somebody help me. Shit, this is actually hurting my brain now. What am I thinking of? Hold. God damn it. I was literally reading up about it a couple of days ago, and like the name has just gone. I'm gonna stay here until I remember it. Chernobyl. You know, I googled it. I'm not gonna fucking lie. God damn it. It was annoying me. Chernobyl. Anyway, so my YouTube feed is filled with like that kind of stuff now about nuclear disasters and experiments and all that. And this weird, interesting video popped on my feed the other day. Is like, was John Wayne killed by dirty air based on where America did nuclear testing? It's a fascinating story. Apparently, like he died of cancer, right? And a lot of the stars of the of what was the movie? Apparently, it was rated one of the worst movies of all time, where he played Genghis Khan. I can't remember what the movie was called. Anyway, where they filmed it was like an ex nuclear testing site in America. So like at the time, him and like 40 other cast members died of cancer, and then there was a story going around that they died because of where they filmed that movie, and they all got cancer from it. Anyway, some YouTuber tries to debunk it, but it was like it's like a fascinating conspiracy theory. I watched this like 30-minute video, and is oh, is the YouTube channel called Half Life? Actually, it wouldn't be able to be called Half Life. That name will be taken. Like, I can't remember what the guy's YouTube channel name is. Anyway, that popped up in my feed and it's fascinating. Watch the elephant's foot, chat. Just type that into YouTube. Fascinating documentary. That's what I've been watching a lot of recently. Because it was fascinating, right? Where nobody can live in Chernobyl or anywhere around Chernobyl, and then but where Nagasaki and where America dropped those bombs, nuclear bombs, that they're like thriving towns, right? But like it's because people don't realize the difference. There was like 60 grams of nuclear material in those bombs, and it was like 200,000 kilograms, sorry, of material in Chernobyl. Actually, watching it back, yeah, it's pretty bad, mainly from the lack of hit reaction to the enemy. Wait, what were we talking about? Oh, I remember there was one gonna say. People are complaining about the Fable combat, but to me, it just looks like typical Fable combat. Actually, watching it back, yeah, pretty bad, mainly the lack of hit detection. I haven't seen it yet. There was a big gameplay trailer. I was meant to watch it tonight to prepare for today's stream, talk about it. I'm just so busy, bro. Yeah, I know they released like a chunky like bit of video, but like don't know what it's about. Right, should we get to some gameplay, ladies and gentlemen? Chat says, YouTube chat says, actually, didn't they find mushrooms in Chernobyl that's feeding off of the radiation? They did loads of weird stuff there, and didn't they apparently they imported some horses. Was it horses? Like loads of animals there, just to like do tests to see what the reaction will be from natural fauna and wildlife. So they've done all kinds there. Because there's never been a disaster on that scale of new. Wait, how big was Fukushima? Oh, both. Wait, both Fukushima and Chernobyl were level 7. Chernobyl was far more catastrophic, reducing roughly 10 times more radiation. Damn. Okay. So, hmm. Oh, I wonder how much nuclear, whatever they call it, was at Fukushima then. I'm surprised they don't. Maybe they do. I haven't researched it. I'm surprised I haven't seen more documentaries on Fukushima. But yeah, it was fascinating to look at Nagasaki and Hiroshima to see like how thriving they are now. Like the only way you can tell that they dropped nukes there, obviously, if you have a some kind of radiation meter, but like they've got like monuments up, and then obviously America and Japan do some peace talks there every year. Um, but yeah, it's scary as hell. Watch the documentary. I think it's called Elephant's Foot. I think it's based on Chernobyl. Scary as hell, chat. Also fascinating. Watch that just before you go to sleep. You're either gonna like freak yourself out and go to sleep. I don't know why, chat. When I freak myself and I go to sleep, I get good sleep like that. You know, I'm so weird. I'm so weird, chat. Sleeping in a panic at least like KOs me. I'm, I'm so weird. I am so weird. I watched that recently. It's fascinating. Anyway, maybe that was the inspiration for a bug-based Gradius. I bring it back to the games. To be fair though, whenever these horrible disasters happen, or acts of war or whatever, a lot of art is formed around that, right? So a lot of about like what happens there. So a lot of games we play in the West based are a lot of it to do with Chernobyl's fallout and everything that happened in Hiroshima and Nagasaki based on the bombs dropped there, Godzilla, and things like that. What might what? I don't understand what you said. That's a B right there, chat. What? I don't understand. You lot are blind. That's a B right there. I don't get what you just said. That's how, are you a possum? Am I reading that right? Could be could be me, chat, reading terrible. All right, let's go. Oh, chat, can you hear? Can you see video? Can you hear me cough? No. Can you see video and can you hear audio? You said getting into panic makes you get better sleep. Possums when panic will faint and play dead. Oh, okay. Hey, got it. There's audio and video. Really interesting. I didn't know that. Okay. Yes, yes, I am. In that case, yes, yes, I am. Yes, I am. You know what we didn't talk about? I stumbled upon. I didn't realize that Kevin. There was a roast of Kevin Hart. It was like 3.5 hours long. That's too goddamn long, man. You know when like Comedy Special always did those roasts of celebrities. Anyway, Netflix had one for Kevin Hart. I didn't watch all of it because like Kevin Hart is a bit played out now. Cat Williams and Kevin Hart got beef, and Cat Williams was the surprise. Well, there was two surprises, and The Rock and was Cat Williams. But Cat Williams came out and he roasted the shit out of Kevin Hart. It was funny, man. You can literally actually you can watch it on YouTube because somebody's uploaded it, just his part, and it's like 7-8 minutes. Funny, man. Didn't even know that happened. I was such a Kevin Hart fan after his first couple of specials, and I was like, this guy's just like he's so like on brand. You know what I mean? It's just kind of played out now. To the point where the jokes he does now is he makes fun of himself because he's so on brand. He finished a special going, my sponsors, please don't pay attention to this bit because he's gonna make bad jokes, right? Or like TOS jokes, right? And then he shouts out all his sponsors in the end, and he's like, haha, this is funny, right? Haha, I'm showing out my sponsors. I'm such a sellout. But it's like, it's not. It's too on the nose, bro. And it's not. It's not funny because you are actually doing that to another level. So I'm just like, Kevin Hart ain't that anymore. But when he just did his first 3 specials in the first couple of movies, he was like really good. He's just like now he's just like, nah, I'm done. Anyway, if you're interested in something funny, watch Cat Williams roast Kevin Hart. You can find it on YouTube. It's actually because when Cat Williams is doing it, he means it because he legit don't like Kevin Hart. He's a PR bot like The Rock used to be. Wait, why are people saying The Rock used to be? Isn't The Rock still a PR bot? PR bot? That's like actually you're right. Like it's a perfect point though. That's like the reason people hate The Rock, right? It's like, bro, you're so always on brand and PR and shit. Just be yourself. Like, I can remember when he went on Rogan, and I was like, wow, bro, this guy just can't. Either he can't speak, which I can't imagine is true. He's probably too scared that he's gonna say something wrong when he's in like not a scripted setting. So everything he said felt like so scripted and like so he was just agreeing with Rogan rather than having his own thoughts. So it was just like there's something missing in this conversation. It was like no, because it's not a natural conversation happening. I don't know why people were saying used to be. I think he's still like that. The Rock is, but he was way more full of it when he was getting way more. Oh, I see. Yeah, good point. I guess you could say he's been toned down a notch. That now I don't know. Some people say he's sick. He's not getting the roles. Well, I don't know. Good point though. I genuinely think he's a good actor though. He's a great. Let me just context this. He's a great action actor. He like fits that role perfectly. Like I like to see him in action movies. And he does comedy pretty well as well. His couple of comedy movies that have been in has been real like good. He gets that. He's got the comedic timing. Could be scripted, whatever, but you know it works. All right, let's get this show on the road. We'll do a couple of hours of this. Like I said, chat is not going to be the longest stream today. Where's my chat? Let me load my chat back up. Let's go. What is going on, everybody? Hope you all are well. Today, we are taking a first look at Apidya Special. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. This is a shmup. We are covering this on the Nintendo Switch 2, but obviously Nintendo Switch version. I don't think there is a Nintendo Switch 2 version. There's a cool collector's physical version with this with like extra soundtracks and things like that. I think this is out everywhere. For disclosure, code for the game is provided by the publisher. Please keep in mind it's not paid content and the publisher has no control of my critical opinion of the game. We'll be live streaming this over on Twitch and YouTube. We'll put out an edited video later on YouTube if you're interested. We covered a lot of shmups at the moment, man. We had a resurgence of, I shouldn't say resurgence technically because these like remakes and remasters, right? Like in the last couple months, we caught like 4, right? And then like 1 last year, 2 R-types, Truxton, this, there was another one, Geppy X we covered the other day. So yeah, if you don't know what Apidya is, just think of this as Gradius with bugs. If you don't know what Gradius is, famous Konami shooter, what was different about Gradius is like you collect power-ups and then you get to select at the bottom there's a bar of what you want to get, of what power up you want to select. So that brings that system here, but it's based on, it's like bug themed. It was originally a game on the Amiga. I don't know why I kept thinking Atari. Both start with A, you know. Amiga. So this was exclusive to that, and this is a I guess it's a remake of that. So what's interesting here is they brought back the original team to do the remake. So the original audio designer, graphic designer, gameplay designer, like the person who did the audio for this is pretty famous because he did the Turrican soundtracks as well, right? So what they've done is, let's get right into it and we'll talk about it. You could play the original game. It's not emulated. The original game is in here, but that's what they say. That's what their PR statement was. So because it's the original team, I'm guessing that they made it the original code from the ground up to run on next-gen consoles, right? So you can play the original game here. You can play the remaster. You can switch between them on the press of a button, like a lot of these games do. If we go into options, with the remake, what they've done is they've added widescreen. So it's not fake widescreen, it's true widescreen, because obviously the remake is from the ground up. But when they've remade it, they've kept it in that like 1632-bit style, so it's still like pixel graphics, but they've added a proper widescreen, so you can turn that on or off. You can have the remastered soundtrack on or off, and then they've got the CRT filters. If we go into audio, so there's a, I don't know, it's a, yeah, I want to say the remastered soundtrack you can also get in the physical collector's edition. So there's a couple of things going on here. So a lot of the assets they used here there was meant to be a 16-bit console version that never came out. So there's a lot of extra content they've added into the remake from those versions. And because they've brought back in the new the original soundtrack designer, they've cleaned up the original audio, and they've done a reimagining. I don't know if there's any like from the ground up new tracks here, but you can have the new audio track on the new game or the old audio track. And obviously when you go to the old game, it always uses the old audio track. You have different audio options for like the music, the voice. Like this was on 10 when he goes Apidya Special or Game Over. I had to put that all the way down to 2 because it's still loud and is on 2. And if we go into controls here, it's a 3-button game, single shot, auto fire, and then when you want to use your power-ups or toggle your new graphics or old graphics. So if we go back here, let's go start. There's like, you can have like free save slots depending on if you want to continue or start a new game. They've also added loads of accessibility options. Let's go with a new save and I'll show you some of that stuff. You have practice, easy, normal, hard, and then also you can up your continues levels, lives. You can change what frequency you want your 1-up on. This is 2 new options here. When you die, do you want to go to the beginning of the stage, or do you want to start from where you are? Also, do you want to like your weapon to downgrade when you die? So these are great options here. Something interesting they've added here as well. You can play the European version at 50 FPS, or you can play the NTSC 60 FPS version. So this is just for like stats nerds, right? Because why would you not want to play the 60 FPS version? I'm not 100% sure of this. When you go to the original game, it goes to 50 FPS because it seems the audio seems slower. So that's what makes me think maybe it was the 50 FPS version, but I'm not 100% sure. And then if you want your power-ups to auto select, if you're not good at selecting them, you could turn that on or off. So that's the options here. So some pretty good options here. If you go on practice, I don't think you get all the levels, so it finishes sooner. And so there's 5 levels, and then there's like a couple of segments to each level of those 5 levels. So anyway, let's start off at let's go normal. I don't know if I'm going to get through on normal. Let's go normal. Let's go full continues, and like let's not do full resets. And then 60 FPS, and let's start the game and let's show this off. So let's just start off with, before we talk about the gameplay. So right now, no CRT filters are on. If I turn the CRT filters on, here you can see it right here. Not bad. It doesn't like, it hasn't got any options for like change the depth of the scan lines and things like that. You do have the options of rolling scan lines. Or if we go here, artifacts, chromatic artifacts. Or you could just turn it off. The rolling scan lines is I'm assuming that's scan lines that move a bit based on real CRT. I'm assuming that's what it is. I love CRT effects. I Skyline I can't lost for words. But I turned them off because they don't look good on YouTube. So if you press R here, you can go to the classic graphics again. This is what they said, that this is not emulated, so I'm assuming they made the original game for modern consoles. And then you can also have all those options on for the classic version, and then you can switch on the fly.
Do you want to continue?
Yes, I do. And then you can just switch on the fly whenever you want. So another thing you can do is, if we go video, you can turn widescreen off for the new game. That makes sense? This is an interesting option if you want to play the new game. Oh, that doesn't stick though. That's weird. Interesting. If I go off, so now it's off. If I do the quick change, it goes back on. I didn't notice that before. We're gonna play with widescreen on because it's not fake widescreen. It's made with widescreen. Another thing we should test is, so let's turn the CRT filters off because they don't look good for YouTube. Let's play new game with the original soundtrack. Oh, and it does the same thing. If you do the quick switch, it turns the remake graphics back on. That's a little bit of a bug. They should work on that. Because like, let's say you want to switch back and forth, but you don't want widescreen, or you want the original soundtrack on, that it should remember your settings, which is weird. That's a bug we found. I think that's about everything. There's a vibration on, so it's always vibrating when you're shooting stuff. I don't want it to kill my battery. Another thing I noticed was like the diagonal sensitivity was way too high. It starts off at 6, so I turned that down a little bit, and I think that's all the options discussed. What we'll do when we play, we'll keep switching. We keep switching back and forth to show new and old graphics to see what's changed here, because like I said, they've changed a lot, like added new backgrounds in what wasn't there originally. So if you're gonna remake a classic shmup, like this is the way to do it. Like I cannot fault them here. They've done a fantastic job on this. This shmup is a cult classic, but it was already on the like cult classic to, I don't know how much this sold, right? If they did something like this with R-Type, I'd be blown away. You know, the only reason I wanted to cover this one, I like shmups, and I was like, oh, I've never played this. I didn't own an Amiga, and I wasn't aware of this game, but that seems like a cool concept. So I got a feeling like either these games appeal to unks and boomers, right? Or people who want to play these older games that never, like, haven't heard of these. I'm older, but this one, even I'm a bit too, I'm not as old for the Amiga, you know? What was the point I was trying to make there? I'm so old, I forgot. Oh, sorry, yeah, they've done a great job here. They put in so much work here, bring back the original team, the graphics. Now, this is the standard I would want to see. Should save this for the final thoughts, but this is the standard I would want to see for anybody who's remaking a beloved classic shmup. I don't know if I'd call this beloved and classic, but that's just me, because not that I'm not saying it's not good. It's just because like it was before my time. Does that make sense? Like if they did R-Type, I'd be pooping my pants going, oh my god, it's amazing. Like we covered the last couple of R-Type games and they weren't done to this level, right? You know, like care and attention. But still, even for a shmup, this will be niche, right? On the Amiga, like it's Gradius but bug based, you know. Alright, I'm gonna shut up and play now. It's not the easiest game, so those options for if you lose, you don't start at the beginning are great. And like adding extra continues and stuff. Wow.
Do you want to continue? Player
I keep seeing stuff about, oh, they've added like, oh, there was original anime story here, whatever, but I don't press any button and I let it play out, but I'm not seeing it, but I see it on the trailers. I don't know, does it play right at the beginning or right at the end? I don't get why I'm not seeing any of the anime stuff. So anyway, the optimal path, I think, for pirates you want to get is probably want to get like 1 or 2 speeds, get 2 bombs. So you have a bomb that goes up and down, and then like you got spread fire pattern, laser fire pattern, pulsar, which can all be upgraded to about 3 times. The drone you want 2 of. That's like your helpers that you get 2 of. You definitely want those, and then like a shield right at the end. I just show you spread.
Stage clear.
I guess this would be,
Player 1 ready.
you know how you get shmups, right? Is the different take on shmups. I guess this would be like kind of that take, but it's not, you know, a shmup is, or cute 'em up. You get what I mean? There's drones.
Game over.
Hey, yo, yo.
Do you want to continue? Player
Yes, I do.
1 ready.
That's me powered up my spread shot. There's been a lot more now. A lot of deaths you're going to see in this because you can accidentally run into the floor. See when you can't power it up no more, it's gone red. That means you powered that weapon up to the maximum. Same thing happens with the drones. It doesn't do that for your bombs. Like for bombs, you power up twice and you get a bomb that goes on the top and the bottom. You power up your bomb again, it just goes back down to 1. So I wish they would have changed that a little bit so it doesn't let you power it up again accidentally.
You survived scene 1. Player 1 ready.
The sound on this level is a little bit obnoxious when you go in and out the water. It makes sound. So my apologies. Obnoxious may be the wrong word. Overwhelming. There's too much sound effects.
Game over. Do you want to continue? Player 1 ready.
Let's try different weapons. Right, so that's laser at maximum, I think. I think laser might be the best weapon. I've been playing quite a bit of it off stream. I think I got to 4th or 5th level. Oh shit.
Stage clear.
See, it says stage 2-1 there. It's got different
Player
zones
1 ready.
for each biome.
Game over. Do you want to continue? Player 1 ready.
Oh, I ran into the flower, of course. It is kind of sometimes hard to tell like what you can and can't run into. Like here, why wouldn't I be able to run into that flower as well? And accidentally, I think I got too much speed. Really feather this controller now. You should like 2 maximums. That's why you got speed down right at the end. Like they know to mess your build up. Even with the shield.
Stage clear.
And this is easier because I've got don't start from the beginning when you die. And don't lose power-ups. You don't want to shoot them because they have a homing attack.
Game over.
Nice.
Do you want to continue? Player 1 ready.
This is another classic shmup that is probably like all shmups are very collectible, but yeah, this is another one where the collector's edition is. Told you didn't want to shoot them. That was a death trap. The collector's edition is very good. Oh, I ran into the floor. Wait, what happened? Hey? Oh, this is, another thing. Huh. Yeah, sorry, the press release did say that they've added like new secret levels and stuff. Or secret exits or something. I think that was one of them. I didn't discover that one while playing off stream.
Game over. Do you want to continue?
Like I said, like loads of cool little extras. Oh, maybe I went in his mouth. I'm not sure. The trick on this boss is don't just shoot the eye. I think you can complete it in like one.
Game over. Do you want to continue?
Wait, I want to go in the mouth now. I'm curious. Oh, it is the mouth. Okay, interesting. So maybe if you want to get the extra life. Wait, can I go back in the second time? No. See, that's the trick. Just aim for the eye.
You survived scene 2. Player 1, ready!
On this level, there's something. If you hit the smoke, it goes upside down. It's annoying as hell. I'm not gonna even do it. Like up is down, down is up. You flip upside down. See if you hit that there, that toxic smoke. Heed my warning. Don't do it. I'm not gonna even do it. Oh my god. I'm not gonna even demo it because it's annoying as hell. Should we fully boost up Pulsar? Pulsar kind of actually, let's do it. Pulsar reminds me kind of one of the pirates from R-Type. This whole level kind of reminds me of R-Type. It could be the second level of the second game. You know when the crabs are coming at you?
Player 1, ready!
Maybe this is the wrong level to upgrade our weapon. Let's just keep it at. I don't think you can kill this snake. Or is it meant to be a wire that is shooting electric? I think it's just a wire, okay. Cool effect on those things though.
Stage clear! Player 1, ready!
If you I think you die if you go in the smoke at the bottom. If you go into the green gloop, you get stuck and it slows you down at the top. Actually, you know what? Let me show it. So if you see that it's gone upside down now, you might as well say I burnt to continue because you can't play like this. Horrible. Things I do for you, stream. Maybe after time the smoke dissipates. I don't know what triggers it where.
Stage clear!
you go back to normal. Probably that is right. So you inhaled some bad smoke. Everything's upside
プレイ
down.
ヤー1レディー
Oh, I did say I was gonna keep. Oh, I keep forgetting. Sorry, I should have done that more. Like, this is what it looked like with the classic graphics.
Ready.
The section is hard not to die, to be honest with you. This boss is like tough. Gotta avoid the hand. You gotta shoot him in the eye, but the hand tracks. It starts spitting at you later, which also tracks. So you literally gotta go down here, make it. Oh my days. But you're always like going up and down, so the homing shot doesn't hit you last continue as well. Imagine doing this without like the restart. Wow, this would be crazy. All right, I just wanted to show you what it was normal difficulty, but I'm going easy. I was pointing out there. I just wanted to do a run. Let's go here. Actually, I guess let me go easy. Let me reset stage on death. Let me just see where where it goes. I'm not gonna do weapons. That's gonna be annoying. Let's go here just to show you. Also, let's not mess up the build by doing too much speed. Let's do a pulsar build as well. I think like having the mushroom hit you gives you a shield, but it looks like not.
Player 1 ready.
I want another drone. Then we go weapons. Oh, we showed the classic what it looks like. Keep forgetting.
Stage clear.
No.
Player 1 ready.
All right, another drone. Come on, one more for post art. Let's go. I hate these. Are they meant to be fire ants, I suppose? Specifically shut off on boss screens. That's where they've added like new backgrounds as well. See the extra background?
Stage clear. Player 1, ready.
I think that's our weapon maxed out. Oh, the shield doesn't block you from the throw. The rock dash even. Yeah, I'm really glad they didn't go with polygons and all that. That they stuck with this style. Great. Oh, maybe the pulsar weapon doesn't go red also to signify that you can't upgrade it anymore. Because I think it's max now, but I just used it there again. I wish that was a little bit more consistent. Unless you really can keep upgrading this, but it doesn't look like it's changing. The only thing we can use it on now is speed, so... Oh, so let me show you. This is the original. Obviously, it takes way less hits, but see how they changed it now? The extra background. And obviously because it's on easy. Oh, no, okay. So that means you can level this up a couple of times. Interesting. The music by default is way louder than this, but obviously I've balanced it out for stream. That's why the shooting sound is drowning it out. But we covered Geppy X the other day. That video is blocked in like loads of regions, got copyright claimed for playing music on a lot of these games is not the easiest thing to show off. UMG claimed that video as well 10 times. for the stream and 10 times for the YouTube video, if you're curious. I did appeal it, they went no. Like a curse up a storm, but you know. What you do? And music is so important to a lot of shmups. You can't even turn it off really. Not for these type of games anyway. Dude.
Game over. Do you want to continue? Player 1, ready! Player 1, ready!
No idea.
Player 1, ready! Stage clear! Player 1, ready!
Stuff is happening.
Player 1, ready!
Full concentration now. Sorry for the lack of commentary. I think that's the play there, right? Go up as soon as possible. Yeah, playing this on Switch is a Switch 2, even on Switch 2 with its better Joy-Cons, is more difficult. This joystick hasn't got enough throw. This one or the second one? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Break. No, mistakes were made.
One, ready.
Imagine you had lose your power-ups as well. Oh, I don't shoot it. Oh, you idiot. All right, go down. You might as well just go down now.
Player one, ready.
I like the music on the original here, actually. Oh, I pressed down too fast.
Do you want to
That
continue?
is the Joy-Con got me murdered.
Player 1, ready.
Speaking about YouTube bugs, when I started stream today, they turn on the Dune stream vertical or horizontal stream option by default now. So I don't know if they really are pushing vertical streams on YouTube now. It didn't work before, that's why we didn't used to do it.
Stage clear. Player 1, ready.
Oh God! Yeah, I don't like that mechanic where like bugs just spawn in from the top sometimes. Like, not that they come from the top, you can see them spawning. I guess that's maybe representing, oh, they're coming out the plants or something, but it's annoying. Because those bugs are hard to shoot. Like here, see? Or actually, maybe that's telling you, watch out. Bugs are about to spawn from the top. I don't know. So going on easier difficulty, it mainly seems like enemies have less health and there's less bullets. I think this could be a prime example. I think I might be able to. Watch how quick I think I'm able to kill the fish. See that?
You survived scene 2. Player 1, ready.
Those enemies feel like a reference to some hurricane enemies. So I'm misremembering that. Oh God, stuck. Okay. Oh, these enemies are so much more manageable. I say that and then die with like less health. Dude, this could be a better way.
Ready.
again.
Player 1, ready!
So we maxed out laser, we maxed out pulsar. Let me do a spread build after this. Ay, ay, ay. See how much easier it is when you don't start from beginning? Right now. Then that's the only thing is if you go too soon, then it's harder to dodge and get. Right.
Player 1, ready!
Now maybe? Oh god! Don't die! Oh my days.
Ready!
No! Dude, that is so...
Ready!
Should have charged up another controller, honestly. And use my Mate Flash and Xbox controller. It's a bit difficult with this Switch 2 Joy-Con. I think if you play this on Switch 1 with those default Joy-Cons, it's going to be even tougher. Those Joy-Cons have even less movement. Those analog sticks.
Player 1, ready!
Shield should do a little bit more against enemies that crash into you. Oh, I think I already fucked it up. No, we're good. Sniped from behind. Brrr.
Player 1, ready!
She looks like an arcade game that would be in another game. It was like a mini. Actually, I get what you said. Yeah, maybe. This side game in another game.
Continue. Player 1, ready!
What classic graphics looks like, by the way. I wonder if it would be easier. See, doesn't everything feel slower? So I wonder if the original game is at 50. Hard to tell what power if you're on though. Oh, I'm getting hit. Frick. There was nowhere to move. Widescreen really helps on this actually. Don't do it. Oh, there's way to... No, I was fucking talked you up too soon, chat. This is on easy as well. Wow, imagine if I actually can't get through this. Oh my god! Wait, did the first one not hit me and I was just too busy crying and then... Okay, I think I know the pattern. I think you gotta stay forward right. Top right. Don't get hit. Stay forward right, forward right, forward right. No, and then the freaking snipe from the tracking a piece of... To be fair, at least the checkpoint ain't mean here. Why didn't I stay at the top? Do I crash if I... Hold on, I need to know. Oh, and I missed the shield. I'm dead. Wait, even the... oh, okay, okay. I didn't realize on this level, only the bottom you crash. Okay, maybe that will help us. Don't miss the shield. Shield. My toes can't curl anymore. That's maximum now. Go through. Alright, so okay. Anybody who doesn't want to die gajillion times there. Also, yeah. Oh my god. Why is that gonna continue? Oh, that's tough. Then we gotta do that boss. Wow. 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 Oh, I should have stayed.
Player
Oh,
one,
god damn
ready.
it. And this is on easy. Son of a gun.
Ready.
The cursing is just gonna slowly get worse and worse. I apologize. Put the kids to bed.
Game over. Do you want to continue?
Do I want to continue? Do I want to restart the game and like have that checkpoint thing on? We're never. I supposed to show the game off. I supposed to show. I wonder if they kept in any cheat codes or anything. Up, down, down. Is that Konami code in this? You know, because Gradius, Bar. I wouldn't be surprised, to be fair. Frick you.
Player one, ready.
Like, why can't you maybe you can't shoot. I don't think you can. That'd be nice.
Player one, ready.
I messed up. Went too soon.
Player one, ready. Player one, ready.
You think this level is mean? Wait till we get to the next level.
Player one, ready.
How did I not die there? Bro, it's
Do you want
ridiculous.
to continue? Player one, ready.
Maybe the speed up helps me here, but it's gonna get me killed, man. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Like, you just gotta hug that top right. How?
Player 1, ready!
Okay.
Player 1,
So sit back,
ready!
shoot the...
Player 1, ready! Player 1, ready!
Oh, no!
Game over. Do you want to continue? Player 1,
Oh,
ready!
that's how I feel right now.
Player
I think I gotta be more aggressive.
ready! Player 1, ready!
What hits me? Maybe his bullets to go higher.
Ready!
Oh, I think I get
Player
stuck in
1,
the
ready!
swoosh.
Game over. Do you want to continue? Player 1, ready!
And then, yeah, once you get stuck there, what the hell can you... Because you can't even get out of the way quick enough. That is amazing.
Player 1, ready! Player 1, ready!
Literally hug the top corner again.
Player
Whoa!
1, ready!
Go, 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 go!
Game over.
Those are... That electric wire is freaking disgusting. It just makes these levels unfun.
Player 1, ready!
And the thing is, if it wasn't widescreen, it would make it even more so horrible.
Player 1, ready!
Alright, I think you have to go under
Player
the goo.
ready!
And then, oh, see?
Player
And I get...
1, ready! Player 1, ready!
Of course, I'm quitting. I can't. Okay, well, never mind. I don't have to quit. The game was just like, yeah, you're done. Oh my days. For those levels, you need...
Apidya Special!
The reason I don't go practice difficulty, I don't think it gives you the full... Doesn't give me. What the hell? I didn't hit the floor. It doesn't give you all the levels. You thought there was no commentary before. You wait now. Now I'm fully concentrating. I guess we've done a pulsar build. Hold on, let's figure out. Do we do a spread shot build?
Stage clear.
Right, they could have that like one or tad. Oh, what was that? Huh. Oh, hello, secret level. What?
Player 1 ready.
There's like a, depending on what you do, it's like a fairy that pops out there and there's. That's cool. At maximum spread, let's find out. Yep.
Stage clear.
What if there's a secret in there? Oh, there is! Oh, nice!
Player
Huh.
1 ready.
Interesting. I do like the cool secrets. Welcome back. Shit. What did I hit? Wow.
Game over.
Slapped.
Do you want to continue?
Closer you are to the enemy, more you keep firing, faster. It's the trick, right? Just get right in his face.
Player 1 ready.
Well. Shit. Don't shoot the freaking whatever they are. Came back with a vengeance.
Stage clear. Player 1, ready! Game over. Do you want to continue? Player 1, ready!
I hate that enemy so much. Oh, we messed this up. No, we're good. Stage clear. Player 1, ready! Mistakes were made. I missed the shield, damn it. Wait, I thought we could go in his mouth. What happened? Did I mess it up? You want to play Sega Bass Mission?
You survived scene 2. Player 1, ready!
Talking about franchises that need to be revived, right? Maybe they just like only on mobile. I don't know where we would see those now. Arcade fishing games. We remember this bit very well. Watch me get through it in first go. I mean, I should. Lol, of course I did. Of freaking course. Okay, I did technically. Okay, I would have been mad.
Stage clear.
Like, what? Did he even need the... No, I needed it.
Ready.
I didn't need it here. Nope, I didn't need it here.
Game over. Do you want to continue? Player 1, ready. Stage clear. Player 1, ready.
I wonder if I just like hug the top then. Like, I don't think you kill everything here. You just gotta get through. It's like we saw turtles in time. What can we do to do a level like that and annoy everybody? Oh shit. I don't think there's a trick to kill this guy quick. Because what is this boss? It is a good looking boss though, to be fair. Like, it's very interesting. It's annoying though. Like a dead doll. Wait, so what did we transform into? Did we get like new powers or something? I don't know. Like I said, you thought the other level was hard. This goes full of shmup. Holy moly, I don't know how to survive that. Obviously it's on easy, otherwise those things would be firing constantly. Oh god. Oh my god.
Game over. Do you want to continue? Player 1, ready.
I missed the shield, damn it. Alright, so don't wait, go right behind them. Otherwise you are screwed. Alright, I played this off stream. This is the most effed up thing I've seen. Like, I think you're meant to go. Oh my, the patterns here are like ridiculous. Well, actually, I don't know. I think you can't touch the edges when you're inside those. Maybe you can. They look like they could have been cushioned. I don't know, actually. I was just like playing. I was just like trying to stay in the middle. Oh, I collected 2. I needed the shield. Frick. Oh, this level, it was like, don't worry about the bug stuff. We are going straight. This is a shmup. There's robots. Oh, what does a classic look like? Well, classic is get yourself killed. For science. Okay, this looks pretty nice. In actual fact, the backgrounds look nicer. Alright, don't frick this up. Shield. There you go. Alright, we got another shield just in case we need it. Alright, what's the pattern? Oh, do I go underneath? Where does he take damage though? Oh, shit. Where's his weak spot? I don't understand. Oh, maybe there's not. Okay, okay.
Stage clear.
Huh.
Player 1, ready.
Uh-oh. Oh, well. I mean, I guess they really do want you to have a shield here because... Again, it's on easy. You're wondering why there's a lack of shooting. Oh my days. Stop talking and play the game. Shit.
Game over. Do you want to continue? Player 1.
All right, I'm gonna when I get a chance, I'm gonna go in those things to see. Oh, okay, you can't crash. Okay, okay. You know what? Never mind. This isn't as hard as I. Okay, well, I hit the. That's not as hard as I thought. So I say it looks like there's cushions in them. I wasn't that good early on. I was like, oh my god, look how I'm not hitting the edges of anything. I'm just so good. No, you just gonna die. Well. Where's the weak spot? Loads of shmups borrowed this enemy design. There's something right at the end. You gotta go up and down. Some kind of phallic. You know what I mean?
You survived scene 4.
Wait, so is this last biome? Oh, we got anime cutscene.
敵対のメールを受け、悪の魔法使いの城にたど
That's what the original looks like now. It's time to
人間の
confess.
姿で敵に立ち向かう時だ。今日がお前の最後だ、魔法使いめが。お前の運命を
Oh, new anime cutscenes look great. This is...
この血塗られた行いが高原に平和と自由を。旅の目的であるユリを癒す解毒剤を手に入れた。ユリ、間に合ってくれ。
Man, I'm so happy with the art style they chose. Like everything just goes straight polygon.
死の淵から救い出した。そうして二人は末永く
Wait, is that the end? I
暮らす
swear.
こととなった。
Original, more skin. And more tasteful. Oh, I think. Wait, isn't it doing 5 levels? Oh wait, something. Oh. Was that the 5th level? Did I lose count? I thought it was another level. Oh, okay. The music on the new one is way better. It says scene 4. Okay, I thought it was 5 levels, huh? Weird. Maybe there's a hidden secret level. Can we skip? Oh, you know what? Maybe it was because it was on easy. It could be that, you know?
Apidya Special!
Hmm. You know what? Let's do it. I don't usually turn on CRT filters on, but because we're testing remake graphics, let's turn it on. Let's do normal difficulty. And let's do start. Let's do a run. Alright, okay. Alright, normal difficulty 10 every 2000. Okay, let's try it.
Player 1, ready!
We've turned CRT effects on, and I know they don't look great on YouTube, but we've already done a run, right? So we've got the game looking optimal. Oh, can we? Okay, never mind. Wow, this was a... No, I want to start again. No. Hold on.
Apidya Special!
Dumb deaths right. Already start. New game. Here. Yes. Normal.
Player 1, ready!
Right, first one, speed. Got it. Bomb. Got it. Second bomb. Got it. Let's go with the laser build. What hit me? It's my food trap. I'm so hungry. Man, in the kitchen today, and one of my neighbors must be making shepherd's pie or cottage pie.
Player 1, ready.
I really like the smell of shepherd's pie, cottage pie. Makes my mouth water whenever I smell it. Oh, interesting. On normal, one of them, if you shoot, it checks out a power up. I died there because I was reading chat. The what sound? It's the game. Hold on.
Game over. Do you want to continue?
The breathy sound, the menu really does fit the game.
Player 1, ready.
Oh man, I hate collisions to the floor and the ceiling, depending on the level in shmups. This is my pet peeve. I just hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Verts don't do that, innit? Only horizontal. Shmups do that.
Stage clear.
Do we start the level and then go in the hidden?
Player 1, ready.
Oh, it didn't do it. Oh, maybe I gotta do it before. Okay, well, learn. As soon as you kill him, go down.
Game over.
Ay, ay, ay.
Do you want to continue? Player 1, ready.
I still missed him as well, even with the invincibility. On normal, the butterflies are shooting out 3 bullets. Damn. I ran into the plant at the top. At least there's a cheat sheet on how to like beat the bosses quickly.
Scene 1. Player 1. Ready. Game over.
Nice.
Do you
When
want
I
to
say that
continue?
sarcastically.
Player 1. Ready.
Burning through lives right now. I don't even know if we get to the end to see the extra level at this rate. You know what? There's something weird. I think it might be the rolling. CRT effect.
Stage clear. Player 1. Ready.
I wonder if YouTube's gonna hate that effect. No, did I mess it up? That was it. Been playing this so much now, I remember the patterns. Wonder if there's a secret up here. Should have gone and checked. Go right to the edge and see if there was. Oh, and I ran into a wall anyway. I should have just checked for the secret.
Continue? Player 1. Ready.
Like, why go this way? I'm curious now. I guess it's simpler. Oh, and I missed the.
Stage clear. Player 1. Ready.
Oh, I got the speed down. This is super slow. I need to speed up. This is too slow. Huh, weren't there a ton of enemies down here, bro? Oh, so that's how you miss not getting hit. You go into his mouth there?
You survived scene 2. Player 1, ready!
You didn't select 50 hertz mode. Why does this feel slower? How many go reverse that? Rewind that even?
Game over. Do you want to continue? Player 1, ready!
Go! The snipe.
Stage clear! Player 1, ready!
I go. Oh, I did. Okay, the shield run mine anyway.
Do you want to continue?
Yes. I don't know how we're gonna make it through.
Ready!
Five continues left. Still got a couple of levels. Whoa.
Stage clear! Player 1, ready!
Clearly a Pepsi can, right? Or classic Pepsi can that. Like all shmups is not about where to hide. Oh, this piece of shit. Oh, I missed. He's so mad. Die already, you piece of shit.
You survived scene 3.
Alright, we already know.
Player 1, ready.
I get ready for the madness now. If this on normal, I would imagine is gonna turn to shmup hell.
Game over.
Dude, don't burn lives by
Do you
crashing
want
into
to
shit.
continue? Player 1, ready.
While we have those iframes, use them. Why not? Why not, Thief Games? Ah! So I had to get in there before. Okay, and then rush out of there. Nice, okay.
Do you want to continue? Player 1, ready.
Oh. Oh, look how much health they have in normal. And why did their bullets clip through walls? Oh, shoot. I wonder if I could stack the shield. Oh, so he shoots. Will they shoot on normal? I don't even know. I keep crashing. Damn it, man.
Do you want to continue?
Maybe I should have gone. Oh, look how nasty that freaking. What? Video game. Why? It just. Maybe this is the last time. It was like, no, we're gonna go mean with the freaking. with the save point. Sorry, I'm not finishing my words. I select the wrong power as well. I didn't select shield. We are cooked.
Game over.
That was a horrible performance.
Do you want to
Wow,
continue?
last continue.
Player 1, ready!
No, I tried to scam it. It didn't work. Alright, you know what's getting... maybe I used the D-pad. No, that's even worse. I'm literally crashing. It's not that the boss is hard. See? Come on! What a waste, man. I think I'm done. That's it. We're never gonna see the last level. I think that's a good first look at this game, or even reveal. Like, I don't even know if there is another level. I thought I read 5. That could be the entire game, though.
Apidya
But I think
Special.
there's definitely a few secrets we haven't found yet. All right, everyone, we've been playing this for a couple of hours. I played a couple of hours off stream. I think I'm ready to give some final thoughts and review on this. Oh, just looking at my... I just realized... Like streaming and all that really does hate CRT filters. Let me turn it off so it doesn't look weird as hell. So yeah, like I was saying, I played a couple hours on stream, played a couple of hours off stream. We saw 4 levels. I think there may be one more level, but it depends on the difficulty you're playing at. I could be wrong though, but I thought I read that. Where should we start? Yeah, it's pretty difficult game. If it wasn't for the new accessibility options they added so you don't lose your power up when you start where you checkpoint where you died, some of those levels were pretty difficult to get through, especially like the sewer level. There's some like disgusting enemies in there. It's more about memory patterns of you need to know exactly where to put your ship. It's an interesting take on the Gradius formula, right? I haven't seen anything really like this. That's why it's cool, because it's different. It's so you know, you have shmups, cue ups. So like this is a different play on Gradius, so that's pretty cool. Performance wise, it ran great. Didn't see any hiccups there, even though it's the Switch 1 version. I like the options for like scanline, CRT filters and everything. I wish there was a few more options for like level of scanlines. It's cool that you can play the original version is on a click of a button to see the difference. The new soundtrack's good. The new extras they've added from the ports that didn't come out, all the little hidden secrets. Yeah, this is like, I don't know if it's like, because I didn't play the original and I don't have the nostalgia for it, right? So I'm not gonna so I don't know if it's for me. I was never the biggest Gradius fan, but that's personal preference of the type of shooters you like, right? You see what I'm saying? Anybody who plays shooters knows what I'm talking about. So this is not based on the quality of the shooting and what they've done here. That's just on a personal preference. I don't know if it's for me. But what they have done here on like a technical level, the way they've made this, they still kept the pixel art style. All of that is, I'm gonna say, fantastic. If anything, other shmup devs should be taking note. If you got a beloved IP or a cult classic, like this is the level you should be doing at. Loads of hidden content, like extra bits from versions that didn't come out, bought in the original team, didn't go with the polygon style, kept it to that 16-bit. Like if this was a Mega Drive or a 32-bit game, like all of that, I want to say is great. Like absolutely top tier. Like if you enjoyed the original and you, again, Amiga was a bit before my time, only by like a generation, right? But like they paid fantastic homage to this game. So yeah, that is fantastic. So if you got fond memories of the original, I think you're gonna love this. This is like gonna be right up your alley. They was respectful to the original source material, bringing in the original devs, composer, so it fits right in, right? Again, the only issue is gonna be: do you like Gradius? Do you like Gradius type of games? Is the bug theme gonna be for you? But again, that's all personal preference wise. On like the quality of the remake, like great. Yeah, so there you have it. That's all I really can say, right? We'll put a shorter video up of this on YouTube. The live streams will be under our live stream tabs on Twitch and YouTube. Leave a comment, let me know what you thought. Did you play this on Amiga? Are you looking to get the special edition, that collector's edition with all the extra soundtrack stuff that comes with it? It's probably like really worth, especially considering the composer has done so much great soundtracks. It's probably like, if you're interested, it might be worth it. Another one of those shmups that have a great collector's edition, right? Yeah, if you don't forget, the full live stream will be up under our live stream tab on Twitch and YouTube. I don't know if I mentioned that before. Leave a comment, let me know what you thought. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to drop a like button, follow and subscribe depending on the platforms you're watching. Turn those notification bells on so you do know when new videos drop. Other than that, I think I'm going to call it with this one. Thanks for tuning in. Much love. Peace. Like I said, boys and girls, today short and sweet. Go here. Should have mentioned right at the end there that we've covered quite a few shmups recently, so if you're interested, go check this out. I forgot. Chat, what were you saying early on that YouTube bug is back with it's cutting out audio? Weird. I found YouTube with certain browsers was acting weird as well recently, which is annoying as hell. Let me see if I missed any messages. So I cut it with everybody, and let's call it. Hold. Old school was better. Sorry, what was that in reference to, chat? It was more of a gutter baby than a doll. No, I think it was a stuffed toy, right? All right, I think that's everything, chat. Let's call it extra stream today. Next stream will be Monday. I think it's a bank holiday here on Monday in the UK, right? We should be streaming unless something crazy comes up. What we playing Monday? Maybe that Star Wars game, that XCOM style Star Wars game. I think that's the plan. And then is there going to be an extra stream Thursday? Maybe. I'll let you know on Monday what's going on Thursday. Like I said though, like pretty busy next couple of weeks. 5 or 6 games to cover. So we'll see how we fit all those in. Right though. Thank you for tuning in today. Short, sweet. Not a long one. I will see you in the Discord. And you are watching over on Twitch and YouTube. Don't forget to follow, like, subscribe. Come check us out in our Discord. Exclamation mark Discord's in chat. Other than that though, how many times can I say other than that though? I didn't the stream. I don't know. Other than that though, that's the fourth one. I will catch you next time. Have a fantastic rest of your week and weekend. And I will see you in the Discord. Much love. Peace.